Welcome to this episode of Expat's Guide to China. I'm Eric Willard, and this episode is going to be about dating. Dating can be complicated in the Western world, Eastern world, wherever you are. This episode in China, basically I'm going to go over, dating apps, how you can find someone to date, dealing with family, also what sort of complications may arise throughout the relationship, stuff like that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. All right, let's go. Tantan is up first. It's basically a Chinese ripoff of Tinder. But if you don't speak fluent Chinese, a majority of these men and women are unavailable, although there is a percentage that can speak English. Next is Momo. It was the first dating app in China and was similar to Tinder in that it was mainly used for hookups. It has since positioned itself as more of a social media app with dating on the side. Number 3 is Let's Have Dinner, which is a rough translation of Ching Chirfan. I know that's bad pronunciation, but anyways, this app is about proposing dinner and seeing who accepts it. It's a rather unique way to meet someone random, and unfortunately, I've never used it. Number 4 is Tinder, which is quite popular in many countries, but is blocked in China. Many Chinese with a VPN still use it to meet other Chinese and foreigners. I used it frequently with much success. The penultimate most popular app is Blender/Badu. I never understood why this app has 2 names, but it's probably a copyright issue. This is a foreign app that has not been blocked in China, and I have found that it has more usable features over Tinder. In my experience, it is widely used in Asian countries, but likely not amongst the top 3. Last in the most popular group is Okcupid. They have changed the design and function of their app to make it less friendly to use and definitely less popular. It was once designed in a very similar way to Badu, and now one cannot search profiles in the area, the ads are kind of crap, and they reduced the amount of like swipes per day to something like 10 or 20. It's blocked in China, but used in other Asian countries. Dating most Chinese nationals is similar in a sense to a 1950s American marriage. The man is solely responsible for the bulk of the income, women care for the children, and chivalry is still somewhat demanded. Men are typically older, while women are commonly younger. Sex is not as common between Chinese couples before marriage, but quite common between Chinese and foreigner couples. Love is less of an issue when considering marriage in Chinese culture. Much of the time it boils down to the continuation of the family name along with the financial ability of the male to support a family. Couples are fond of wearing matching outfits in China, but it seems mostly like the females coerce the males into complicity. Family is very important in Chinese culture as it is in most other Asian cultures. Making a good first impression on your partner's family is essential. From my extensive experience in China, females want to be contacted every few hours one way or another. If you don't contact her or him every few hours, then you aren't interested or potentially doing something shady. I personally had 2 girlfriends break up with me because they were upset that I didn't text them for 4 to 6 hours. Chinese girlfriends tend to be needy, especially with foreigners. Gifts. Gifts and gift giving are really a big thing in China. Whether it's a small gift or a large gift, it is almost required in China. This applies to your partner's extended family to an extent. If you go on a trip with your loved one, it is an insult to the family if you don't come back with some sort of gift or gifts. Conclusion. Chinese relationships are almost always male-dominated. Expect skepticism from locals. China has been very homogenous over the decades, over the millennium. Respect for your partner's family is absolutely required. Males are financially responsible for the female and family. Going out for entertainment like movies and dinner is very inexpensive, so going out multiple times a week is quite common. In summation, find a partner, treat them well, respect their family, and work hard to provide for them. This is very common in the West, but we don't probably value it as much as Eastern culture. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments you might want to have questions about, anything like that. I know that this video's maybe a little bit unpolished, but I'm just getting started. We're going to make a lot of these videos, and hopefully you will be more informed about moving to China or visiting China once you've watched the series of videos. Thank you very much. Have a good day.